Hello everyone, SirMonkeySuit is happy here back again with Tokyo Ghoul. We're on episode 8 of Tokyo Ghoul Re. And yeah, in the last episode, most notably, Sugiyama has been like sort of seemingly taken over by Kakuja by the looks of it. If he's losing control kind of thing, obviously he's fucking down. He's supremely fucking disheartened by the fact that he's kind of lost Kaneki at the moment, so yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. We seemingly have somebody sending mail to Kaneki. Takatsuki obviously was the one that sent it, but we don't know, delivered it. We don't know who actually sent it. Obviously they sent this mask and the book that I believe Hinami took to Takatsuki's signing. I believe that's the same thing, right? But it's essentially like letting him get his memories back of his own accord, as opposed to it like happening forcefully, right? So yeah, there seems to be something in the works to bring Kaneki back. We also have like the confirmation that the clowns and clowns, Oigiri Tree, and the Antique members, all of them seem to be maybe not allies, maybe more so the clowns and Antique, and Oigiri Tree's kind of on the side, but they sort of like are sort of all conversating and sort of like converging and sort of helping each other in certain ways, so we'll have to see. There's a possibility that Aemon might be a half ghoul, which would be fucking interesting to see. I'm really interested in that. Yeah, Heisei's got custody of Hanami now, so we'll see if anything happens with that this episode. But yeah, that's all we're going to really talk about for the pre-discussion. So we're going to get in episode 8. Again, Tokyo Ghoul's copyrighted very badly, so I can't show the footage, but it is going to be full length. So if you do have your own reference footage, you can watch the whole thing along with me. I'll count down from 3 to 1, and I'll say play. As soon as I say play, hit play. You can watch the full thing along with me, and then listen to my post-discussion afterwards. So yeah, here we go. Episode 8 of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Without further ado, here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. This is Marumo, right? Yeah. Sweet. What? That did not sound like an old dude. So he's connected with Sugiyama then. Distant sibling. Shit's in hell. Whew. Jesus. Wait a minute. I thought syringes couldn't... How could she... What the fuck? Fucking... Jesus. Okay. Fucking hell. Oh, man. The one that wriggles. Who's escaped from Cochlea again? That guy's Tash, man. It's like PTSD. Cook. Dude, his hair's changing back. In yen? Probably not as much as you'd think. Oh, it's this guy. Kijima? On Rose? What's that? What's in the envelope? just run away. Okay. She got away really easy there. Who is this guy? Why is he so fucking... Oh, right, okay. Huh. You can go join Recafe. This guy. So this is Rose then. Oh shit. Of course, girls with those eyes always fucking interesting. Is he going to ask about the mask? Kaneki's mask? Yeah. So yeah, it was Una that sent it. That okay? Okay. Kaneki needs it. Indeed. Damn. Is that a washer, was it? So they're Rose. It makes sense. Because obviously, Tsukiyama was talking about Rose, right? Well, if Heisei is involved in this case, then that means he should be able to. Fucking hell. Damn. Huh. Okay, episode 8. Right, so interesting enough, the Heisei is like underwear that he was given at the start didn't affect Tsukiyama, but I guess he can't deny that is Kaneki because obviously it's the way that he looks. It's just interesting how that's worked, like, you know, how he can't recognize the scent, but interesting. But yeah, so Mirumo is connected with Tsukiyama, right? So we've got that. Also, when he shouted out the window, what? It sounded nothing like him. Like that guy's supposed to be an old dude. I don't know. That the voice sounded way off there, but whatever. Yeah. So Tsukiyama obviously he can't quench his hunger. So he's just been eating loads, and that's obviously, you know, if he's eating ghouls as well, that'll be taking him over, and obviously it has done. He's losing control. He needs an inhibitor. But how can a syringe pierce his skin though? I thought when in the first season, when Yamori is torturing Kaneki, he can't pierce his skin, so he has to go in through the eye, right? So what? So how does that work? Unless it's a quick syringe, in which case I doubt it. That's just, fuck's sake. Shirazu is sort of connection to the Nutcracker. It's sort of like, it's very much PTSD, you know, and there was, well, they had that connection with like, you know, with money and whatnot, you know, but yeah, I fell for the Nutcracker man when she went. Don't know why. It just it's just sad, but yeah. Kojima, that is the name of the guy who has like a patch, and he's like very rounded. It kind of reminds me of like an odd job from James Bond. So yeah, we also got introduced to a new character as Haru Ihe, and Ui, who are apparently part of a Rima squad, but we never got introduced to them in Route A at all. But obviously, because since they're part of his squad, they've got to be good, right? Uda, confirmation that he actually did send the mask, but he didn't send the book. So I'm guessing the book was actually sent by... actually, I don't know. Maybe Toka sent it, I guess. That's a possibility. So then, like, unbeknownst to each other, the clowns and Antique are like trying to get Heisei back to Kaneki, by giving him that kind of stuff. And they just did it at the same time. I think with Takatsuki being the one to send it, I think that kind of allowed for her to kind of play around with it a bit. But yeah, we'll see. Has whatchamacallit got nothing to say about that guy? I don't even know what that guy's name. The guy who's I guess the leader of Oigiri Tree now. The dude with the white hair. Did Yamori's brother not have anything to say about that then? Because he was sad. We know his love for his brother, right? Is like that, like trumps everything. So when Ayato pointed out, it's like, what? So you can just replace us, no bother. You know what I mean? You don't feel anything about us, right? And calling us dogs and stuff. You know, I guess in case he just knows better and just doesn't want to stand up to the guy because he's powerful or whatnot. But we haven't seen anything from him at all. He's been around since Route A, right at the beginning, and hasn't done a single thing yet. He's done nothing. I'm sure we'll get to see it eventually, but yeah. So yeah, when Heisei actually went into Uda's shop, and did he not recognize the ghoul eyes? Like, yeah, I mean, you see, because there's an interesting thing about anime is like, I guess, and cartoons in general, but if I'm specifically talking about anime, is how we, the viewer, see characters versus how the characters see the other characters. You know what I mean? So for us, we know a ghoul based upon black in the whites of their eyes and red irises, right? So like, it was obvious here that he noticed the blacks instead of the whites of his eyes. But he didn't notice the red in them as well. Like, he's specifically a ghoul hunter. Would he not recognize that? Or what? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's an odd one. I mean, there could be a thing in which, like, you know, the blacks of their eyes, like maybe Uda, because we know what Uda's like, tattoo and everything, that like he would actually do that, and maybe it looks different, like blacks of Ghoul eyes look different to tattooed, but maybe they look different, maybe that's the case. But I mean, he's still got red eyes, so I don't know. You'd think he would know though, unless it's one of those things where like he's purposefully or he's subconsciously avoiding any trouble with Uda because his other side knows who he is, so he doesn't want to attack him. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It could, like, there could be weird stuff going on in his head because of the fact that there's memories in there from before that he doesn't have access to, but could be subconsciously there, and that's the reason why he doesn't see Uda as a threat or a ghoul, you know. Yeah, and Rose is obviously Sugiyama's group. It makes sense because obviously he was talking about the Rose at the beginning. I should have really picked up on that before, but yeah, that makes sense. He's looking fucking shriveled as well. Like, he's looking real bad. But you know, the fact that because Heisei is involved with this investigation against Rose, right? So hopefully that should lead him to Sugiyama, and Sugiyama should be able to bring life back. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that. But yeah, right, we're back. I would like to say that I am so much more interested now that I actually know the reasons as to why things are happening. Of course, there are some things that I believe that like don't happen in the manga that happen in here that are like they're not doing it right. I think like, you know, that is just that. Well, that's, you know, Studio Perio in a nutshell, but. You know, I mean, what can you do? I will say, though, I am enjoying it more that I do have information as to why things are the way they are. I don't feel confused as to why people are with certain groups or why there's new people that I don't recognise. I now understand a lot of what is going on. So, again, thanks to Max THX or Max, thanks. Thank you so much, because that has been absolutely invaluable. So, thank you very much, man. But that is all for this week. So, thank you, everyone, for watching. In the description below, I have links to certain things. One is the Discord. I urge everyone to go over there, especially if you want me to react to a certain show, because that's where polls and things start. Also, if you just want to come out and talk to me in the community, you're free to do that as well. And Patreon. So I do have a Patreon, so if you do want to support me, that would be very much appreciated. There's a bunch of different tiers and rewards, depending on how much you want to support me with. If you do, I'll go through some of them now. So $5 a month, that is the early access. That's the most popular one. So for that, you gain access to all of the shows I do a week early. And you get 4 episodes of Psycho Pass and 4 episodes of Code Geass every single week. So yeah, that's good. $10 a month, that's the full length. So if you want to see my full unedited reactions to all the shows I do, that's where you can find those. $15, that is the exclusive tier. So for that, you gain access to a bonus show, which I'm currently reacting to, which is now going to be Mob Psycho 100. Also, all of your reactions and all movie reactions go into there as well. $50, every time you pay $50, you get a choice of a show that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. It'll go at the back of the list. There'll be about 7 or 8 shows in there before I get around to yours, so it might take me a while to get around to it, but I will. Unless you want to jump the queue and go at the very front, in which case you want to get God tier, which is $100, and that'll mean that your show gets reacted to next. But that is all, so thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.